Hi guys, what's up? This is me Ghani Khan from Graphics Training School and welcome back to another creative tutorial. In today's video I'm going to show you how to create a social media logo 3D inside of After Effects without using any plugin. So with that said, let's get started.
Losing control, I gotta know who's in control of me.
So before I start the tutorial, I just want to mention that you can download the project files from the link in the description. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel because we want to get 1k subscriber at least in this year. So with that said, let's start our tutorial and create a new composition. So let's rename our composition to logo and let's keep its height and weight to 800, 30 frames rate and 10 seconds of duration and full resolution. So let's hit OK for this composition and let's drag and drop our logo over here. And let's press S on the keyboard for the scale properties, and I will keep it around something like maybe 40 or 35. Let's check it out what's looking better. That's look great for me. Come to the top of the menu and click on this rectangle icon here, and let's create a new rectangle. Go to the rectangle path 1 and let's change its size. Let's change its size to around 377 on 377. Keep the roundness to around 280. So let's close all the properties and now let's rename this to CO1 for circle number 1. Alright, now let's put it down behind the Twitter logo. And just press Y on the keyboard for the anchor point, or you can select it here from the top of the menu. So now that's time to animate our circle and our logo. So for this I want to press S on the keyboard for the scale. So for this let's click on this stopwatch icon on the 0 frame and then go to around 1 and 10 and create another keyframe. So now let's select both the keyframes. You can easily press hit F9 on the keyboard, and when you come to the graph editor, make sure you are working in a grid speed graph. So that's it. So see the preview. Now get one more duplicate of your circle shape and make it above of the logo, and toggle switch the modes and change your Twitter or your logo to alpha matte of this circle. And let's add here a fill color, and I will change the logo color into white. As you can see, we have created our basic animation for our logo, but it does not look that much greater that I want. So for that, move your logo 20 frames forward and then press P on the keyboard for position. On 20 frames, create a keyframe for your position and then go 5 frames forward and again bring it into the middle or in the center of the composition. Press R on the keyboard for rotation, and in 27 frames create a keyframe on clicking in this stopwatch icon, and then go back in time to 20 frames and make your rotation to plus 35 degrees. Now come to the folder. We have two expressions, one for our text and one for our logo, and you can also download all the project from the link in the description. So for that, open this logo expression and then copy all the text which is here in this text, and then come back to your After Effects and press on this stopwatch icon on the position and press Alt on the keyboard and then paste your expression over here. Now you have to do the same thing for rotation, and that will look so amazing and pretty. Let's see the preview and let's check it. How does it look? So I think that's look perfect, nice and cool for me, and I am done with my logo. So let's go back from here and let's create a new composition. Come to the setting. I will just do some setting. I will change the weight to 920 and the height to 600, and I will keep the frame rate and duration at the same as the old one, and let's rename this to main composition. You can select the type tool by coming into the tool menu and click on this T icon. Press Y on the keyboard, change the position of the anchor point to something like this. Open your text properties and add here the property maybe for position and rotation. Then come to the animator number 1 and click on this add icon over here. Come to selector, and from selector you can select easily the expression effect from over here, and which is the most important part of our video. Now I will come back to my folder and I will select this text expression, and I will open it. Now I will copy all this expression from here, and I will come back to After Effects. Now open the expression selector and come to amount and press Alt. Hold Alt on the keyboard and click on the stopwatch icon and add here your expression. Now as you can see, I don't have actually an animation with adding this expression. Well, what would it do once you just add some value into your rotation or just change the position? It will find automatically an amazing and a cool animation. So let's see how does it work. So now as you can see, we have amazing, the smooth and the cool animation for our text. I'm happy with this. Finally, let's drag and drop our logo into this composition and let's do some setting. Press S on the keyboard for the scale and just make your logo a little bit smaller, maybe around 25. Create a new mask for our text. So let's rename this to Alpha Matte and move it down, and let's change this change it to Alpha Inverted Matte.
Losing control, I gotta know who's in control. Me. Losing control, I'm gonna explode. Can you bring it back to me? Give it back to me, oh please. It's the only thing I need. I can deal with this, oh please. It's making me feel so weak.
Now go to 22 frames press P on the keyboard for the shortcut of position. Create a keyframe on clicking and the stopwatch icon. Then go to 2 and 30. Come back to 22, the keyframe that we were created on 22 frames. And here just move your position into the right side. And now once you, I think that looks so so not so cool for me actually. So let's press S on the keyboard for the scale. I will leave the position for now, and I will keep the null object scale into 140. Press P on the keyboard for position just to open its keyframe, and now select both the keyframes, make them easy ease. Once you made it easy ease, come to graph editor and double click on the angle, and it will open a new menu, and just change the influence into just maybe keep it around 90. Now if we preview, the keyframe is good, but the text I think still have a problem, and still I'm not happy with it. So let's do some setting and our text, and maybe let's change the keyframes from a little bit closer and from 22, and let's change our, maybe let's move our text forward to 22 frames. Now let's see the preview. I think that's look good for me for now. So now let's see the final preview. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Make sure you have subscribed into our YouTube channel, like the video and press the bell icon, and I will see you next video.